Hi, my name is Will Nunziata, and I'm a New York City-based director and creator of theater, television, and film, and I'm also a proud FENIX Global Artist Ambassador. Today, I am so excited to be speaking with my friend, the award-winning singer, actress, entertainer, and native New Yorker, Marieann Meringolo. Marieann has performed for sold-out audiences across the country and around the world. Time Out New York says, if Katie Lang's DNA were to get whipped together with Barbra Streisand's in a genetics lab specializing in divas, the result might as well be Marieann Meringolo. Marieann performs in New York's most celebrated venues, Feinstein's 54 Below, the Iridium, Rose Jazz at Lincoln Center, to name a few. She also has made special appearances at the United Nations. Marieann toured with the late comedian David Brenner and also headlines on luxury cruise ships around the world. She also recently was inducted into New York's famed Friars Club. About her award-winning album Between Yesterday and Tomorrow, the songs of Alan and Marilyn Bergman, New York music critic Will Friedwald notes, the music of the Bergmans, as movingly realized by Marieann Meringolo, transports us to a better and more ideal world. Well, Marieann believes we are all here for a divine purpose, to share our gifts with the world, and she feels very blessed to have the opportunity to share hers with all of you. Well, here is a sneak peek at Marieann Meringolo in her award-winning concert, Between Yesterday and Tomorrow, the songs of Alan and Marilyn Bergman. Well, hello, Marieann. How are you?
I'm great, Will. How are you?
I'm good, thank you, my dear, dear friend Marieann Meringolo. Well, the audience just heard a little bit of you singing the hit Alan and Marilyn Bergman song, 50%, from your hit show, Between Yesterday and Tomorrow, the songs of Alan and Marilyn Bergman. And I have to say, I am a bit biased because I was so fortunate to be the director of that show and to be your concert director. And Marieann, as the audience just witnessed, your voice is like para.
Oh my God, thank you, Will. No, it's my honor that you're my director and that we got to collaborate on the show together. And it was such a big success and still is through the album. So I'm thrilled.
Well, let's go into that a little bit, Marieann. You know, we've known of one another for years. You know, I was a big fan of you before I actually got to work with and befriend you. I mean, you were at my wedding, for goodness sake. And I don't know, by the way, folks, just so that you know, I go into this voice. I don't know if I'm Jewish or Italian, but every time I see Marieann, it's like, hello, darling. But anyway, that's for the audience to now know what our relationship is like, Marieann. But such a huge fan of your voice, Marieann, as is all of not only New York City, but everywhere where you get to travel throughout the United States and the world. And Alan and Marilyn Bergman happen to be friends. And for the audience who may not know who they are, they wrote over 50 #1 hits for Barbra Streisand, including The Way We Were, Between Yesterday and Tomorrow, The Windmills of Your Mind, How Do You Keep the Music Playing? And there's no other artist, Marieann, that I think would have done all of those songs justice, of course, besides Barbra, than you. What was working on not only the show like for you, but really exploring the lyrics of this dynamic duo?
Mm-hmm. Well, I feel that was the whole purpose of the show, to take myself and the audience on an emotional journey. Their lyrics are so poignant and heartfelt. And honestly, every time I sing their music and get to perform those amazing lyrics, I feel like I'm living them for the first time. I never get bored of singing their music. And it's really storytelling through these gorgeous melodies, and it really is like living it each and every time I sing the songs. And that's why I love it so much, because I get to be in the moment.
Well, Marieann, I think you're also selling yourself short a little bit, because that also takes a great artist and a great actress to do so. And for the assignment of you being the vessel of this poetry of Alan and Marilyn Bergman, well, to say you knocked it out of the park, all people have to do is watch all of the videos, listen and buy your album, and just read the reviews. I mean, everyone was stellar, but I want to know for the audience, because I know it. Where and when did this begin for you, this love of singing and music?
It began very early in age. In elementary school, I was known as the kid with the voice. You know, actually on my report card, my third grade teacher wrote, "Marieann has a beautiful voice. We should encourage this." And
Wow.
not that anybody did anything about it. It's like I had to just go through that experience. And it wasn't until high school that I really owned what I had. And
Mm,
that's when I became the kid with the voice. Suddenly, I was a shy kid. Suddenly, all the teachers knew me. Everyone was like, "Oh, there's the girl with the voice, the kid with the voice." And found myself. Before that, like I said, I was very shy. So my voice is my soul, and it's
mm.
how I express myself and how I tap into that person that lives within me. I get to express it through my songs. So it became very important to me. It became everything to me.
Well, Marieann, for any audience member who has seen you work, I am so blessed that I've actually been in the room to watch you work and work it out. To see you tap into your bliss is nothing short of remarkable. And not only are you a once in a generation talent, as I know I remind you often, I want the audience to not only know that I feel that way, and not only do others who witness your talent feel that way. You're one of the kindest human beings in this business I've ever met. And I think that is a testament to not only, I think, the encouragement that you received growing up. I've gotten to meet so many of your friends and family at shows, and to see the joy that they witness, to see their girl, Marieann, the girl from Long Island who done good. You know
Well,
what I mean?
did you say Marilyn?
Marieann,
Oh my God, everyone, even my director screws it up. It's
I
like I can't.
Well, the thing is, Marieann, I think because I'm so used to speaking like Marieann, that now when I try and speak professionally in this interview setting, it becomes
Mhm.
Marieann. So Marieann, like I said, where on Long Island, by the way? Were you,
Where?
yeah, where?
A town called Coram, exit 63 off the LIE.
People know
For
the
those of you who, you know, who are from Long Island would understand that.
um, you've gotten to travel all across the country and around the world. I want to know, around the world, favorite spot that you've ever been to sing.
Where was my favorite spot? Well, I was performing on cruise ships. So having that ability to do that brought me to different places in the world. And I can't really pinpoint my actual favorite spot, but I will say I did get a chance to perform in Italy, and that was outside actually, and it was a truly magical experience. I said, "Am I actually in Italy?" So it was
Our
magical.
people, Marieann Meringolo. Well, I want to mention something this because I asked that question to kind of buoy into what I also want to say. I've also experienced audiences watch you perform who may not know the English language, but you have a transcendent quality about your storytelling, your acting, your singing, and that the power of music being a universal language, you are a perfect example of that. And, with an app like FENIX, and we've talked about this offline, the opportunity for you to expand your fan base, because you're a very humble person, but you are very well known, not only in New York City, but you have fans across the country and around the world, but to expand that fan base for people to not only get your albums, to see your music, to see your live shows through this app, But to experience the transcendent talent that you are, I'm excited for that. And, you know, I can speak like I'm a proud parent, but I do kind of feel like a papa bear at times. What are you most excited about in terms of getting to the possibility of, you know, meeting other artists from other countries and other fans from other countries through this app?
I mean, I am beyond thrilled. I am so excited. It's a dream come true to have that realized, where you can reach people where you wouldn't normally be able to reach them, and to have this experience and to share my gift and to get to experience other people's gifts as well, that maybe wouldn't have happened if this wasn't being put together. So I am so grateful, and I can't wait to see how it's going to all unfold. It's just so exciting.
Well, I know that the sky's the limit for you, my friend, and I'm so grateful for the time that you took today to speak with me.
Oh, thank you, honey. I love you.
I love you. Bye.
Bye.
In the digital age, artists and bands struggle to make a living. In fact, only a small number of artists can live off their craft. For the 98% of artists that don't have the luxury of being signed to a label, it's tough. But artists deserve to live off their art. Wherever you are around the world, appreciation of music does not change. FENIX brings bands and their fans together, whilst allowing bands to properly monetize their passion. The FENIX app will directly connect bands and fans with no need for middlemen. We're utilizing the blockchain to give the power back to the artist once and for all. Join FENIX, join the change.